everybody in this family just needs to calm down and eat some fruit or something.
This movie sucks. Hello and welcome to the final podcast, the last podcast you will ever listen to. We are the creators of the Spooky Pit, the innovators of the Passion Bump, and we take you down the darkest rabbit hole of all things horror.
Welcome, spooky bitches. We review horror movies and fuck them with comedy. We are your final bros, Brian Hopper LaGrasta and Shane Tight Cheek Smith, and we are joined by a very special guest, someone who has been an onboard supporter from the very beginning, giving us music, giving us hits. We are so effing psyched for him to be on. It's D-String from GKM. Give him a round of applause.
What's going on, knuckleheads?
Dude, we are so happy to have you on, especially because you fucking hate horror movies.
It's hard to get you on. I despise horror movies. Well,
so
I don't
why
really like.
Why did we bring you here?
Well, because I like Signs, so I think the movie doesn't suck. I like Shyamalan, even though he ruined Avatar, which is one of my all-time favorite series.
Some say he made it better.
Actually, I think that movie should be covered on the podcast because it is a horror movie.
Fair.
That's how bad.
Yeah.
Which Avatar?
The Last Airbender.
Yeah, where that one gave everybody cancer.
That one gave me AIDS.
Cancer in itself. Brian, did you forget to introduce me?
He always does when there's a guest.
I am so fucking drunk right now.
Well, we got the Scream Queen, Jen!
I'm sorry, Jen.
She's also the producer.
I'm the producer.
It doesn't take me much. Only the producer of this show, and only,
literally.
I'm trying to sober up because I'm eating these fucking Teddy
He's got
Grahams
those
right now.
Teddy Grahams.
Told you to DoorDash McDonald's French fries.
Well, instead he DoorDashed Jack and Coke.
Oh my god.
Is this a Jack and Coke? Another one? Here we go.
I mean, and I'm on like my fourth glass of wine already, and I'm not nearly as fucked up as you.
I had a bottle of water.
I'm drinking water with Danny. We're just having some
I'm
nice
so
water.
gone, I might pour this on my face.
Don't do that, please.
I thought you were gonna pour it on your laptop, and I was about to lose my shit.
No, I just poured a little on his face.
Could you imagine?
He did. He poured it on.
Didn't get any more
We-
difficulty.
We just had like an hour of technical difficulties, and imagining Brian being so drunk to pour his drink onto his laptop, I think like me and Shane would have just shit ourselves.
Yeah.
Shane has a nice, interesting ass. It's a little hairy.
You know
but
what?
gets the job done.
He also has like really
farted.
tight cheeks that I think really frame his jaw well because of those really small lips and all the like long straight hair around them.
And he's got those big, broad shoulders.
Fucking incredible synopsis of your body.
You're welcome.
Next level.
And that birdcage chest.
I feel like I just took every detail that Brian describes you in separately in every episode and I just smashed them together.
Perfect. I've got nothing. Oh, that was great.
All right.
So let's jump right into the Spooky Pit.
So fucking angry.
A farming family discovers crop circles in their cornfields conveying something ominous is coming. Science was released in 2002. It's a mystery sci-fi directed by the one and only M. Night Shyamalan, starring Mel Gibson as Graham Hess, Joaquin Phoenix as Merrill Hess, Rory Culkin as Morgan Hess, and Abigail Breslin as Bill Hess. And Shane, did you know that Rory Culkin and Abigail Breslin were kids in this movie?
I did, because I watched it.
Yeah, they were kids.
Yeah, so I knew they were children in the movie because they were Mel Gibson's kids.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like,
That's
when you
kinda-
watched this as a kid, did you know that?
I did not know it was those two people.
I guess you
no.
also didn't know that they would, like, blow up.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
drunk.
At the
So
time, we didn't know it would be who they were.
Yeah.
there were actually, honestly, there wasn't much. I found a few things, but there wasn't much that I thought mattered enough about this movie for me
That's
to
fair.
include. So the two things I will say about this movie is Shyamalan cites The Birds from 1963, Night of the Living Dead from 68, and Invasion of the Body Snatchers from 56 as influence for this film, which I was like, I guess, but this film's personally, I find this film really sad. Like, for a
it's
horror
sad
movie,
it
I was like,
exists.
this is really sad.
Okay.
Well, his wife died. That bitch died.
Yeah. She wasn't really a bitch. She
She was a nice human being.
quite a
It was
nice
actually a really
woman.
heartfelt scene.
Yeah.
But I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Well, I also found this movie hysterical for the sole fact that Scary Movie 3 is my favorite scary movie of that franchise. And I've seen that far more than I've seen this movie because I didn't really give this movie a second watch. And I couldn't help but like think of that movie while watching this. And I was crying laughing at some scenes, just like imagining it.
Yeah, when I rewatched this the other night, I was actually thinking about the Scary Movie 3 scenes.
Right? It was
Where
great.
it's like the ring girl is under the whale is under
like
the
the aliens
arm.
that
I kept-
pee in your mouth.
I just kept
Fingers.
thinking of the sheriff's hat growing. That's the scene I kept thinking of.
Or like the scene where his wife is dying on the car and like her tits are just massive.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a great movie for passion bumps. The
Scary Movie
only
3. Yeah.
the only other thing I will say about this movie, which I thought was kind of cool, it was filmed up at Delaware Valley College. I don't remember if it's college or university. My cousin went there, so it's like a beautiful area. And so like all the plants and everything were real. The crop circles in the movie are real. And because like Shyamalan doesn't like using CGI. So what they did was I don't know how they did it. I don't know what the fuck the study is. Study of crops.
Plantology.
Isn't it agriculture?
Botany.
Yes, it is agriculture.
Definitely not anthropology, the
So-
study of man.
We're all meaning me and Brian are drinking.
Yes, I'm gone.
So we're all drinking. So they actually used a different method and they helped grow those particular crops faster. And the school actually adopted their method of growing the crops. So I thought that was kind of cool that the crops are actually real.
That's funny you said he doesn't like to use CG because wasn't the aliens?
Yeah, you know what's interesting too? Do you know the one scene? 'Cause I only thought there was like one scary scene in this movie, and it scared me as a kid. And like watching it now, it's not a scary movie really, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like the scene where he walks across the street,
Yeah.
it scared me
At
as
the-
a
at
kid.
the,
Like
next to
hardcore.
the Brazilian birthday party.
Like now I jerked off to it, but like back in the day, like I was like that scared me.
That was probably the most jumpiest scare of it. There was also when the thing is coming out of at the end when it's on Macaulay Culkin's brother, like touching his tits.
Yeah. There's a lot of bagging in this movie, right? There's a lot
Yeah,
of bagging.
yeah.
Also, Dan, you believe in aliens. Tell us
Aliens
about
are
this crazy
definitely
thing that you
real.
believe in.
They're real.
Nordic
Is that all you got? Give us some information on aliens.
I believe that the aliens came here and gave us technology.
Can I ask you a
in
question?
Ancient Sumerian civilization.
How good is an alien lay?
I don't know. I've never.
Would
played with
you
an
get
alien.
anal probed?
I don't want to say that on microphone.
Fair.
I know my answer. I know his answer now.
But what is your answer?
No. I'm not Danny who...
No, I wouldn't get anally probed, but I would fuck an alien.
Oh, are we talking like Mass Effect aliens? There's some hot aliens
You're
in Mass
banging
Effect.
something from another planet, it's gonna be hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Jen,
so.
what are your thoughts? Like, you see, like, David Beckham as, like, an alien, and you're not dating the hottest guy in Shecam.
He is dating the hottest guy in Chicago.
Oh, relax, okay. I'm asking your hyperbole.
I've never referred to him as that. I always refer to all of you guys as friend of the podcast. He gets a kick out of that.
What about David
I kind of
Beckham?
just blew that out of him, like...
Wait, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm googling that name now because I
David
don't know.
Beckham?
I
You're
know who
about
it
to be
is.
blown away by abs.
I don't know faces.
Just
I
put
always
David
have
Beckham
to.
shirtless. That'll change everything. Trust
Oh
me.
no, that's not my type.
Just look up Christopher Maloney
I
shirtless.
don't want to disrespect you. You're also one of the hottest guys
Yeah,
in Shecam.
yeah. I'm
obviously.
definitely in the top 4.
How many people are in GCam now? 17?
4.
Oh, okay.
Good one, Shane. I'd pound you, but I probably missed because I'm so fucking drunk.
Who's the guy who plays Sherlock Holmes?
Oh, Robert Downey Jr.
Downey
No,
Jr.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, it's Cumberbatch.
It's
Cumberbatch is
It
more
was
my
also Robert
type.
Downey,
Maybe
though.
if the
Okay.
alien looked like Cumberbatch, he'd have a chance.
Okay.
Okay, so Jen would fuck Cumberbatch alien.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
Maybe like a really
Obviously, so
young
would I.
Robert Downey Jr. He's a bit too dad for me now, which
He's
there's
very
nothing wrong
dad.
with that, but that is not in the age group that I am currently attracted to.
Shane, you look like you have an alcoholic joke just like ready to break
No,
up right here.
I'm just thinking if you
Shane-
would fuck Mel Gibson alien.
Shane, you look like your tight cheeks are puckering.
Shane has a great ass. Can we see it? No.
Are you wearing
just
gray
gonna-
sweatpants? Are you wearing gray sweatpants?
I am not. I'm in my Black basketball shorts.
You know what? That's
Looking real
good
hot
too. Those can be tightened. We can work with those.
We can work with those.
I'm in blue basketball shorts, so
Into it. We're into it. We have such talented people like doing our scores and helping us with like every aspect of the podcast. Like the girl who did our new our logo.
Yeah, she's amazing.
From this past year, I tagged her on Instagram. I don't remember her name like right off the top of my head, but her art's amazing. She does commissions all the time. Like we have such talented people.
yeah, I
helping
actually
us.
like the new logo.
The movie's gonna open as Graham and Merrill hear screams and they run outside through the cornfields. They find Bo, who asks, and Bo's a little girl played by Abigail Breslin.
Which is interesting because for some reason, like I didn't like. Obviously, I'm the queen of not knowing anyone's name. So when I heard the name Bo, that in my head is like a boy's name because it means boy.
Yes. And it's funny because the boy's name is Morgan, and
Yeah.
It could be a
it's
girl's
a
name.
girl's name.
There's a little gender
Wow,
situation.
yeah, this movie's so
It's
crazy.
a farmer thing. It's a farmer thing.
Is it
You're a
really?
hater or what?
I don't
Oh,
know.
Movie?
that-
Yeah.
They are
That's right.
farmers,
Morgan
so.
was like a man's name.
It's an androgynous name. It can be
yeah.
both.
So is
It
Francis.
could be a girl's name though, because there's that movie Morgan,
It's-
and it's played
Oh,
by
I
Anya
identify
Taylor-Joy.
Morgan as a girl's name, but
It's
it is
literally
androgynous.
It's
can be both.
80-20 because there's Morgan Ensberg.
Yeah.
I
You know,
think
there's-
that's just
Oh,
our
Yankees
generation.
third base, former Yankees.
There's
third
Morgan
baseman.
Spurlock,
I mean,
the guy who did the
sure.
Super Size Me movie, which inspired Brian to eat McDonald's for 2 years straight.
I wish that
He's
this
still
was a video
eating it.
podcast so they could see my face right now.
He's still eating McDonald's, and we are trying as desperately as we can to make McDonald's a sponsor on this podcast, or at least send us free French fries.
I'll have
That's a
Ronald
dangerous
McDonald put his
It is.
entire penis in my asshole if he gets sponsored.
All right, so back to that first scene.
We're in a goddamn cornfield now.
You
because
love cornfields, Shane?
If there's one thing I love, it's a corn maze.
Yeah, I went to Rowan, which was known for their cornfield.
Rowan
actually.
fucking sucks.
Okay, you got 2 Rowan alum on the pod.
Yeah, literally.
That was Rutgers.
It wasn't a sticky.
I've been to Rutgers. It's pretty sticky.
Well, I can't say I've never been to a William Patterson frat party or anything like that. I just commuted, so
Yeah.
I mean, school wasn't great anyway, but
Yeah.
William
obviously they had
Patterson's
bears
sucks.
in the water.
Yeah, but let's
Yeah.
just talk about what really matters here. Cornfields and children in them.
I like children
In the cornfield.
in a very platonic way to raise them to be the future of America and to prosper. I love kids. I was a kid once.
I'm glad we're noting this now.
I was a young boy and I liked Hot Wheels.
Oh, speaking of kids, I got a question. Shane, how's your daughter?
Kids in this movie, in a cornfield. We're in Ducks County, PA. I didn't see any ducks in this county. Actually, I think it's called Bucks County, or was it
It's
Ducks?
Bucks County. Yeah, I have a question though. They're in PA, like literally, bumblefuck PA,
Well,
How far are they out of Philadelphia?
45 miles.
Okay,
Or
okay.
maybe we'll
45
call
minutes.
it.
How do you know that?
I just watched the
They
movie 2
drop
days
it
ago.
at some point?
Yeah, they said at the beginning.
No, the very beginning.
How do they not have guns?
I agree. PA, I feel like everybody has a gun.
Well,
Yeah.
because they had a bat.
Swing away, Merrill. Like, how do they not have guns? And how do they not just go, hey, I'm gonna go grab a gun?
Well,
from, like,
because
the Walmart
when you
or
have
something?
fucking Mickey Mantle living in your upstairs barn, why are you gonna have a gun? The
He
guy's
did have-
hitting 507-foot dingers.
517 foot.
I agree with Dana. I mean, like, you could just go to, like, the fucking Guns for You,
Yeah.
pick up a quick Glock and corn dog, and go on your way.
Yeah. You pay for the corn dog, the Glock's free.
Guns weren't in the budget in this film.
Yeah,
No.
but that's
Is there
that's
a gun
one
in this entire movie?
No, there's also not a ton
no
in
one
this
fires a
entire
gun.
movie.
No one fires a gun. And that
We
to me
spend, like-
that's a little bit of a plot hole that there's no gun, but
We spend most of the
No
movie,
guns.
honestly, in the basement at some point.
Yeah.
no, the basement's like 10 minutes.
I would fuck in that basement, too.
Okay. But I mean,
it's-
what I
I
did
feel
like
it'd
is
be cold down there.
the movie is mostly in the house, right?
Yeah.
It's not about the aliens. It's not about the invasion. It's not about knowing what's going on. It's just about these characters' perspective, these farmers, this farm family.
And just a bunch of shitty German shepherds.
yeah. They both die.
You're sad about that.
That was the only people that die in the movie are the German shepherds.
So I don't know if you listen to our podcast.
No, they're
but,
not.
Oh, sorry, his wife dies,
We-
but that's a flashback.
Yeah, but we have
um,
to pin her to a tree for her to die, so I think it counts.
Yeah, we talk bad about German shepherds on this podcast.
I heard
but-
the
All the
last
time.
episode,
They
yeah.
fucking
I know
suck.
you listen to it, so
Yeah, no, and I actually almost stopped my car to
We
call
meaning Shane.
and curse him out.
Shane, you had some nice and interesting things to say about that breed of dog.
Yeah, they're literally the worst.
Okay.
They're the only dog I don't like.
And you didn't even shout out Lucky and be like, oh, I like his Chihuahua, though.
The Chihuahua is incredible.
But you didn't even shout him out. Dude.
I'll shout out Lucky right now.
You didn't even
love that
mention
dog.
Do you prefer Lucky's skin tag or the German Shepherds?
The skin tag.
What's better, Lucky's skin tag, his bald spots, or his penis?
Anything is better than your German Shepherds.
Okay, that wasn't exactly what I asked.
Okay, I got one more.
Shane has made it clear that he just hates dogs, though.
No. I like dogs.
Not Lucky.
I like dogs a lot. I don't like Danny's dogs.
The dead wife or the German Shepherds?
The dead wife.
The dead
The wife from Scary Movie 3 or the German Shepherds.
I'm taking the dead wife.
So maybe we should talk about
the movie?
Initial minute of the movie.
All right, we're moving on to minute 5.
Yeah, so they find Bo. She asks if he's in her dream too. They hear Morgan screaming. They find him. He mentions that the dog's barking woke him up. He thinks God did this. And Morgan turns the head of Graham to what appears to be a large crop circle. Camera zooms out, and there are several of these crop circles and strange alien markings.
Yeah, I thought that was a cool opening. It kind of set the tone for what you're going to expect.
Agreed.
And I think that the little girl's hilarious in this movie.
Abigail Breslin?
Yeah.
So what is Abigail Breslin in? I was trying to talk to Danny earlier. I know she's like super popular.
Yeah, she is in stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I haven't
all I know.
seen that movie.
I know her name. Like, I know who she
She's the
is.
definition of being in so many movies that I can only name like one.
Signs.
Yeah, and The Call with like Holly Berry.
Yes,
right?
that's right. She is in that.
I love Holly Berry.
Oh, I forgot about that movie. That was a good movie.
It's a horror movie, I think, right? Or a thriller at least.
All right. While we're talking about these
Probably.
kids, I think I should just bring up my biggest problem with this movie is it's Rory Culkin.
Yeah.
He is more of an adult than any other person in this movie, and I absolutely hate every second.
I fucking knew that he was a Culkin.
Yeah, he's Rory.
No, I
Culkin.
thought he was the kid from Home Alone at first, and I was like, but
Yeah,
that doesn't make
same.
sense. It's like Macaulay Culkin was
Yeah.
old by then.
He's just the guy from Scream 4. But Rory Culkin's in a lot of shit too, though. And
Yeah.
again, I can't. name
He's
it,
in
but-
no. Isn't he in the first episode of one season of Fargo?
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
He was-
that's it. That's all I can
He
think
was
of off the top of my
definitely
head.
He's in a few things.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
I mean,
so-
he was the most mature, I guess, out of them because he like read the extraterrestrial book and was doing the research, and they were actually asking him for
He's a-
advice.
he's a
on what
young
to
kid.
do.
He's
Yeah.
a
It's
believer.
stupid. It's stupid.
I love when they got the friggin'
This movie's a
tinfoil
whole.
hats.
This movie's a metaphor for belief, right? Like
Yeah.
it's a metaphor for
Yeah.
belief. So like he's like a young kid, and I know just like from growing up in church, like a whole thing is just like having that believer, like being the innocence of a child. They're making him to be like you said, like he's believing while like the others, like that they're more older, are disbelieving.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems
it
like
makes
he's more.
sense.
It seems like he's more mature because it's really happening.
Can I be honest with you? If I was in their shoes, I would be a skeptic. If do I think aliens exist? No, I'm
I
not
do.
Danny. I'm not a fucking lunatic.
All right, aliens.
I'm
exist.
with Danny. I think there is a very good chance that aliens exist.
I think they exist.
I can make fun of his dogs all I
What's the
want,
proof,
but I
Shane?
Not only that, well, okay, if you look at ancient Sumerian civilization, they have like hieroglyphics of things that look like spaceships, and the fact that they were so technologically advanced just leads you to believe.
No, I don't give a
there
shit
had
about
to
any
be
of that. I just
alien
think the
interference.
universe is so big that there is a chance there's other life somewhere else.
Okay.
That's all.
Do you want to know what Abby was in?
Yeah, please. More or less. I don't even care about like, debating if they exist or not. I more or less just want to know if they're hot enough to fuck.
I have no
If they
proof of
look
that.
if they look like cat girls from anime, high key.
I'm sure some of them are
Ooh.
quite sexy.
Okay, good.
So Abigail Breslin was most recently in the series Scream Queens from 2015. You know, the one with Emma Roberts.
Emma
in there?
Roberts.
Yeah, Emma
That got a lot of
Roberts.
attention. But then, like, she's obviously most known for this movie, a movie called Definitely Maybe, a movie called August Osage County, which I actually do remember seeing like a lot of trailers for that. And then she was also in Little Miss Sunshine.
That's right.
Oh,
Is she the daughter in that?
I
Yeah.
think she's Olive, yeah.
She's
I love
the
that movie.
she's the beauty pageant person.
Yes,
bring a
yes,
towel.
yes.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
It really
she was
is.
in 2019 Zombieland Double Tap.
Oh, she's the fucking. She's
Yeah.
Emma Stone. That's it.
Emma Stone's little sister?
That's
Yeah.
who she is.
Yeah. Oh, snap!
Fuck
Yes.
yeah.
I like Zombieland.
Holy
Is that a horror
snap.
movie?
She's in a lot of
Cover
things.
Zombieland on here?
No, but we can.
No, not yet. We
It's a
will
zombie
because
movie. I mean,
It's our podcast. Fuck it. We do what we want.
do what we want.
I would do Zombieland.
I
like
can't
that
wait
movie.
to do what's that? My favorite.
I think we went to
zombie
see that
movie?
together
Shaun of
in
the Dead?
theaters.
Yeah, my favorite
Shaun,
zombie movie.
what'd you
Yeah,
say?
I think we
we'll be
saw
doing
that together
that.
in
Stay
theaters.
tuned.
Zombieland, we most likely did.
I think we went with Dennis.
I can't wait to do Zombieland.
No.
Zombieland was
The only
so
movie I
fucking
ever saw in
good.
theaters with Dennis was Toy Story 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you, this is gonna sound bad. I'm like really into redheads, but like Emma Stone has never been somebody that like particularly like stood out to me.
See,
That's okay.
I feel like she's
But-
so ugly that she's hot.
But oh my god! But in that movie, Zombieland, for some reason, she was really hot in that movie.
If we bring Miranda
Also
back
really ugly.
on,
What about
and
Aloha, where she plays a Hawaiian?
Danny expresses his that opinion on Emma Stone, she might just like drive the X amount of time it gets from me to you, and she might kill him.
Is she like a big Emma Stone fan?
She's a big Emma Stone fan.
I said she's hot, but I just
yeah, but
feel
you
like,
said she's so ugly, she's hot. So now Miranda might kill you.
I just feel like that's my opinion and my explanation. of why I
Miranda's
think she's
rebellion. Don't send the rebellion after Danny.
hot. I still think she's hot. Just, I have my own reasons.
You know what I think is hot? The second minute of this movie. There's a police officer.
Paskey?
Yeah, I actually don't remember her name.
It's
Paskey?
Paskey, yeah.
Yeah,
She's a
Who?
woman. The sheriff, the female sheriff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know who. I just don't know her name.
one thing I will mention before the police officer gets there is the dog peed on the kitchen floor, so they take the dog outside.
Which actually, fun thing I realized watching the movie, he said that he was going to call the doctor about it, and the little kid was like, oh, that he's not a vet. And then I later found out that he won't go to the town vet because the vet is the one who killed his wife.
Wow, what a fucking spoiler, dude. We're
Wait,
like
the vet
2
was-
minutes into the movie.
That was Ray Reddy?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
When he goes to Reddy's house, it says on his mailbox veterinarian.
Didn't
Yeah.
even notice that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
The vet was the one who...
They only have one vet in the whole
You're
town.
not watching this, listening to this podcast.
We
Get the
never give
story.
spoilers on this
You
podcast.
give spoilers all the time.
So the thing's like,
This
Shane
is not a spoiler podcast.
Shane is not going to talk about the poor dialogue of Paskey here.
No, I was bringing it up. That's why I want to get into it. Because she's talking about Mrs. Kettleman spitting on the skateboards. She was spitting on the skateboards.
Yeah, but Shane, come on. Your brother lived in PA. You know that's how people in PA talk, and
No,
that's how they
no,
act.
it's not how they talk. No one talks like M. Night Shyamalan's dialogue in this movie.
They do. In
It's
PA,
fucking so
In all
bad.
fairness, like the tone of M. Night Shyamalan movies kind of are the same, where it's just like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like,
Yeah.
so many times it's like, create an atmosphere, he just doesn't like create it.
It's so this is the thing, like Sixth Sense, great. Unbreakable, great. The Village, enjoyed it. But then like this, I thought I liked it. And then I think since I've seen Lady in the Water, so much of the dialogue reminded me of shit from Lady in the Water. I'm like, I just don't want to watch this anymore.
I like the dialogue. The delivery is a little strange sometimes, though.
Yeah, I agree with you. So like, I kind of understand I understand what both of you are saying.
It's realistic.
It's a little awkward, but like, there's a lot of history behind like, number one, they're an isolated family
Yeah.
in the middle of fucking Pennsylvania, and number two, yeah, there's a little history there, and like the dad is completely like, there's a reverend that's just like completely now like an atheist almost.
Yeah, which I'm fine with that. I like that whole like, don't call me father anymore. I think that's a good like storyline
Yeah,
throughout the
for
movie.
sure.
I like that
Yeah.
part. He tells the police officer about crop circles and all that stuff.
And the fact that Morgan is a fucking pitmaster at age 8.
Yeah, crazy stuff. Bo doesn't drink her waters because they're contaminated or they have biochemicals in them. The T virus is in another one, so she just can't be drinking these
It's
waters.
contaminated.
The dogs start to growl at the kids like uncontrollably. They
Yeah.
examining the crop circle. Paskey mentions it's just too perfect to be Lionel, who apparently is this like local prankster.
Yeah. What's the name? It's like the Wolf Gang.
The Wolf
Wolf
Gang.
Brothers.
Yeah, the Wolf.
Lionel Pritchard and the Wolf Brothers. It's like, come on, M. Night, you couldn't think of better names than that. It was like,
I felt like I was playing fucking Red Dead. Like,
it's Lionel Pritchard and the Wolf Brothers.
Oh my god. She also mentions that like how animals have been going and acting strangely around town lately. Whatever's going on, it's affecting animals. And Graham notices the dog is dead or appears to be dead next to Morgan. And Morgan says he wanted to kill Bo. He walks toward the house and tells Mel to tie up the other dog, Isabel, very uptight, I think behind the barn or behind the house.
Behind the barn. Yeah, so this is our first death of the movie, and it's one of the German Shepherds. I hope you're happy.
I wish I had a soundboard so I could make a cool
look,
noise.
I don't want dogs dead.
I do.
But if I were to see a dead dog, at least it's a German Shepherd.
Okay. Good for you.
That's rude.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
have 2 German Shepherds at home. They
I
love
thought you had
you.
3 now.
They love you.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
I don't think
Don't
they
you
do.
have
like,
3? Didn't you
Shane,
just get
Shane,
another
Shane.
puppy?
What happened?
I thought you had 3. Didn't you just get another puppy?
No, my mom got one,
Ah, right.
so I don't live with that one.
No, but seriously, no one wants to see a dead animal. Seeing dead animals in movies is harder to watch than people.
Yeah, especially
It
the
always
little
is.
People
boy
have
had
the
to kill his own dog.
expectations.
Yeah,
Houdini.
exactly.
The dog's name was Houdini.
Houdini, yes.
That was so the movie already hit me
Escape
hard,
from
hit me in the
that
heart.
trick.
Couldn't escape from that trick. Yeah.
I like that. I like that joke. The disappearing steak fork trick.
Okay. Let's move on.
Yeah, no, we will. We
That's
will.
the first dead dog.
Well, the other dead dog is off screen later. What is the other dog's name?
Isabel?
Oh, okay.
And she was so cute and
I
sweet.
thought it was Diane.
It was even cuter dead.
So is his wife.
I kind of like this awkward...
With
Jen coming in swinging.
swinging for the fences.
This is
I
sick.
feel like I'm on a roll tonight.
No, that
I
was
feel like
good. I like that.
I feel like I've made Brian like cry laugh like all night, and I'm feeling very proud.
I honestly, I was just taken so off guard by that comment. I didn't know how to react.
That was tight. That was tight. Good job.
Let me see your dick, bro.
It's not hard or anything.
All right. Okay.
Stop
I was-
looking at my heart.
No,
Hey,
no, no,
Brian.
no. Because we were talking about your dick, and then I thought your shirt said DP.
PR.
Okay.
String
Brian,
company.
boner
Yeah.
check.
Boner checker on me.
Yeah,
Boner check on the dead dog.
Is there an alien present?
boner check on the dead wife.
It's a
Dead
David
wife?
David
Yeah,
Beckham
I'll tell you
alien.
what. If she's dead, I'm soft. But if she's clinging on to the life or the prospect of living with her husband again, I get a little hard for that.
Over, under, Dale's eating that ass.
Over. Fucking tell.
Even if it's all smushed up against a tree, and he would say, "Talk to it."
Ew.
All right, back to the
The 8th minute of the movie.
back to the movie.
No, actually, I feel like we've gotten pretty far through the movie without talking about the movie.
no,
it's a
we've definitely talked about the movie.
So at night, I think I have a contact drunk from Bry right now. At night, Mel Gibson wakes up, and I think he hears like a noise outside, right?
No, his daughter wakes him up.
Oh, that's right. She's
Yeah.
like staring at him.
No, she wakes him up. He goes, "What?" She goes, "There's a monster outside of my room, and I need a glass of water."
That's right. I need a glass of water.
And it was funny because when he goes to put her to bed, and he looks outside her window, there's literally a monster outside of her room.
Yeah, PSA to all parents, when your kids tell you there's someone in their room or there's a monster outside their window, they're usually not lying. Please
Seriously.
stop like telling them you're just having a nightmare. Nobody's in your closet as like the man like is waving at them from their closet being like shh.
Yeah, she's like, isn't the alien on the roof?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
Right?
Bry, throw one of those telegrams in my mouth. Oh,
That was
so close.
It bounced
Awful.
out of his
Could have been a
mouth.
better throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Let's go. One more.
Actually, he was
One more.
dead on.
Here we go.
This is really great for an audio podcast.
Damn it. One last one.
Great. Jen's on a fucking roll tonight. I'm just saying.
I'm right.
She's
I'm right.
killing it.
We got it.
Here we go.
You got it, everyone.
Yes.
Great.
Did you all see that?
And
Good job.
and he needs a glass of water.
Oh, God.
We have
Alien on the roof. That was actually pretty creepy when he sees the alien.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
right?
7.
I thought it was like I jumped a bit.
That
I was like,
reminded me of
whoa.
like the
And the
scene from
soundboard.
Saw where the little girl was like, "There's somebody in my room," and they're like, "Sure, there is, sweetie."
yeah, no, but sure, that's what it reminded me of too. Because no joke, that scared me as a kid. That Saw scene,
Yeah.
that scared me.
So, Mel Gibson runs outside. He gets Merrill, who says, Lionel Pritchard and the Wolfington Brothers are back. So, they, like, decide how they're going to go about this. And Merrill's like, we gotta run outside and act crazy. And, like, curse. And Mel Gibson's like, I don't curse.
This guy can't curse. Don't make me.
And this
curse.
is actually the funniest scene in the
I think
whole
this is
movie.
hilarious.
Because Mel Gibson runs outside yelling, I'm insane with anger.
I am enraged. And he's like, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Merrill's like out there and he's like, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. And he's like, I am psychologically unwell and I'm mad with anger.
I think that's exactly what he said. I'm psychologically unwell.
They don't see anything, though, when they're outside. But then they hear noises of something jumping off the roof and running into the cornfield. But they don't see anything.
Yeah. Now, Pasky is going to be over
Yeah.
to discuss the incidents of the previous night.
Yeah. So they can't give her any details. She's like tall, short. They're like, well, it wasn't a midget.
And then she goes off. She goes, "Are you sure it was a man?" Yeah. What's she like? I seen some Romanian like Olympic pole jumpers or something.
All right. So this
that are pretty strong.
This is
Scandinavian.
another thing that is absolutely ridiculous. This whole dialogue where she goes into this Romanian, but the punchline is perfect. Where Merrill just goes, "I think we can rule out Scandinavian Olympians from the people that were in our backyard last night."
I also want to bring up like the fact that his daughter's like just like drinking water and leaving it out.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I can't finish them because of all the dust and the amoebas.
That one has dust. That one has amoeba.
It has something to do with the movie later. I don't know how I feel about this being added at this point of the movie to have an effect later. Because I feel like it's kind of corny, but it does.
No, I like that. It's like
It's because of all the corn.
it's established. It's established that she has this weird tick to do.
Yeah,
with
but I'm
water.
like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the establishment is a little like forced.
Yeah, no, it's completely fair. The movie
it.
sucks.
She does it throughout the entire movie too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she does.
I don't think it's forced because it's something that right from the first scene, one of the first scenes you see with her,
True.
she's like, "It's contaminated."
You do a great
Abigail Breslin.
impersonation. Yeah,
You do a
very
great
good.
young girl impression.
Yeah,
Can you do it on me?
Moving on, Shane.
I'm kidding.
No, see, that's where you just got to go jump in to say something else. Come on, you got
I
to.
got nothing.
I
else.
deal with Brian enough. I know.
Brian.
Just change the topic.
Yeah.
Brian, feed him a Teddy Graham. Do it.
No, we're
It was a Teddy
give,
Graham.
give
I'm
Danny.
good.
Put it
No,
actually into his mouth.
I don't want a Teddy Graham.
Put the Teddy Graham into his mouth.
Please don't do this to me. I don't want the Teddy Graham.
Like Oh, we are on fire, dude.
Call
Yeah.
another one. for
Beautiful
everyone
visual
watching.
for an audio
Everyone
podcast.
watching at home.
This is amazing.
On this audio podcast.
Wonderful.
But yeah, when they finish talking, Merrill actually gets serious.
Merrill? This is The Walking
Merrill?
Dead now?
Merrill.
Merrill?
He tells her like, "I'm pretty strong and I'm pretty fast," and whoever that was.
He's like, I got really broad shoulders.
Yeah.
That's you, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Shane got a compliment today that he has the broader shoulders of our friend group. And
Yeah.
he was
No,
really
it was
compliment.
actually just broader than his brother.
It was accurate.
Yeah, who's clearly bigger, stronger,
None of that is true.
probably has better abs than Shane.
I've lost like 12 pounds over the last like month and a half, so you know.
Congrats.
They're coming
Do
in.
you have abs?
No.
Are you
But they're
developing
coming.
Ryan's stomach issues?
Are you?
No, I'm just actually actively trying to lose weight. It's been pretty
Okay.
nice, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
But no one's like you,
Yeah.
Danny, who has lost 30 pounds in a month.
20.
You said 30
No, I
today.
said I'm planning on going.
Danny's like, I lost 80 pounds in 2
Anymore.
weeks.
Danny's like, I'm trying this new thing, cutting my fat off.
It's called a Peloton. You lose any amount you want. And however
You actually just punch it into the Peloton, and it takes it off of you.
Well, thank you
That-
for being
well-
cruel. I lost 20 pounds
speaking
in
of
about
lo-
5.5
speaking of-
weeks.
Speaking of cutting and shedding weight, we can go to our advertisers.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's Peloton. Our bikes might kill you.
Hi. Do you want to lose 20 pounds in 20 seconds? Well, then you better punch it into your Peloton.
Yes.
Now back to the episode.
Wonderful. So where the fuck are we?
Yeah, Pasky's speaking with
We were
Merrill
talking
right
with
now.
Pasky about Merrill. With Merrill.
Mentions that him moving back in with his brother Graham has been a big help because Graham's been a little rough with his wife dying.
Mhm.
They're barely really able to provide any details to Pasky besides like what happened. Like basically that someone that was tall and dark eluded them and they couldn't really see who it was last night. I guess common suspect would be the Wolf Puck gang.
The Wolf Brothers or
Wolfington. It's
Lionel
Wolfington.
Richard. So, like, this is a point in the movie where I would probably go buy a gun if now I've had somebody made crop circles, and now there was somebody on my roof watching my kids. I would probably go get a gun.
I'll never forget the one time I went to PA. It was amazing. I walked into like a bar and there was just like gun raffle tomorrow. Like gonna go to the gun raffle. Get a quick rifle.
So I feel like this is a plot hole. Like, at least Merrill should have been pushing.
He doesn't need a gun. He has a bat.
I mean, he does.
It's not better.
It might be, though. It's a
Or
secret
worse.
weapon. These aliens suck against water. That's all right. That would be my biggest.
So I would have
problem
got a
with this movie.
super soaker.
Me and Danny talked earlier. These aliens just fucking suck.
They're the
These are the worst
stupidest fucking
fucking
aliens
The
ever.
most non-lethal.
They scouted this planet for months and didn't see the 75% water coverage.
and showed up with no weapons, no armor. Like, if they really showed on up to rural America, they would get their heads
The
fucking
aliens are
blown
like,
off.
I heard humans really like getting close to the wrist, so we could get them with a little gas wrist.
Let's
And they
go
look-
raid
they
America.
look like
where
some-
everyone's got a gun.
They look like somewhere between like a fucking octopus, spider, Squidward type
So
thing.
I don't mind the way they look, but it's just like they really like were very ill-equipped.
Yeah.
Like no wonder they got their ass waxed in one night. Like they
Yeah,
couldn't
if
even
all-
take on a retired reverend, his washed-up minor league baseball player brother, and two small children. One of them who was asthmatic. All they did was kill a German Shepherd. They came all the way from fucking outer space just to kill that dog.
They had gas in their wrists, and they were like, humans really like to let you touch their face, right? Like we can touch
Yeah.
everybody.
They couldn't even gas the kid. He had like super asthma.
That's what asthma does, right? It completely closes your
Yeah.
lungs, and then you survive after that, right? That's
Well, because
right.
you can't breathe in poison alien gas if your lungs are closed because you can't breathe.
Oh my god.
But yeah, these aliens suck. Like they're really just ineffective. Like they were not very intelligent. Like they picked the wrong planet to try to invade.
I love
and they did
how-
a piss poor job. They got beat at 3 primitive cities in the Middle East, where they probably just were like, "Oh God," they threw a glass of water on them.
Yeah, because they got beat where there wasn't water.
They got beat in the Middle East.
Maybe
They're like, "We'll do great in this desert." Fucking, all you gotta do is turn on your garden hose and sprinkler, and you're good.
So Bo comes in and says, hey, the same show's on every station. Dexter's Lab got turned off.
Oh my god,
And they go in and they see that multiple countries now have crop circles. And
This is like where it's revealed we're like, okay, there's extraterrestrial life on Earth.
yes.
The anchor mentions like they're popping up all over the world. It's either one of the biggest hoaxes or it's real.
Can't be anything
Or
else.
it's the soda companies.
Or it's
sort of-
Lionel Pritchard and the Wolfington Brothers.
That would have been
And they
the
got
ultimate
they made
Shyamalan
their ways out
twist.
to India.
I feel like by the end of this review, Dan, you're going to lower your rating to mine.
No, listen, I understand the plot holes, which to me is the lack of guns. But I get, I just like the movie. I think it's interesting.
And like the lack of water resistance.
Yeah.
You go into Danny's house and the kid's loaded up with like artillery, shells, bazookas.
But it's all Super Soaker version.
Oh my god.
I'm
Danny
ready for
saw
the
this
invasion.
movie. Danny saw this movie as a kid, and he was like, "All right, I just gotta invest in Super Soaker stock."
Yeah,
Perfect.
we've known Danny for years, and he's this low-key doomsday prepper. He's just like stacking C4.
No, I'm not a doomsday prepper.
You don't have C4 in your basement?
I'm not at liberty to comment.
You have Super Soakers in your basement, though.
I probably have some Super Soakers lying around.
Some Nerf guns.
You definitely have Legos.
I have a lot of Legos.
So the police officer leaves, and Mel Gibson takes his kids into town to try to get their mind off of things. So the first thing he does to have them, get their mind off of things is completely separates
I
from
was
them.
literally going to say the same thing. Just completely split from his young kids.
Yeah.
Just put it. I mean, how old is Calkins' character? Like 10?
Can't be more
He
than
can't be
like-
more than 10.
He just gave him
10
some
to 12.
book money and sent them into the bookstore.
Yeah.
Where then he went to the pharmacy to get him his asthma medicine.
Oh my
where-
god, fucking Janet or whatever her
Yeah,
name
the
is.
pharmacy
worst.
girl was
Tracy?
giving confession. She's like, I cursed 30 times.
Is
last week."
douchebag a curse? Okay, 87.
87. And then
I
Merrill
like-
goes to the army recruiter.
Yeah.
Where he's like bugging out about the aliens. He's like, probing. That's what they're doing.
There's like
I-
anal fissures.
I felt so sorry for the Reverend. Like, this poor fucking family are just trying to live. And the Reverend's trying to not be a Reverend, and everyone in town is just like, but you're the Reverend. Right?
Yeah, everybody knows him as the Reverend, and he's like, I am not the Reverend
He's
anymore.
like, I'm not a father anymore. I left the church. She's
Yeah.
like, but I need to confess.
So, confess to someone else.
Yeah.
Like, tell it to the water. Water has
And,
memory.
like,
it'll
what kind
yell
of,
it back at you. I don't know.
Probably teenage girl needs to confess about cursing.
Yeah, no, it's wild. It's absolutely wild.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
And then we learn a little bit more about Merrill. that he was a minor league baseball
Well,
player
I'm gonna
with
speak to SFC Cunningham about this.
5 home run records, but he's kind of a bit of an Adam Dunn.
Well, he had that 507-foot bomber.
Yeah, he
So
had
here's
5
the
minor
thing.
league home run records.
When did this movie come out?
2002.
He would have been in the majors. If he's setting home run records, don't matter how many times you strike out.
He's actually.
He probably would be in the majors now.
Yeah.
Like, he could hit the ball 500 feet.
No one gives a shit
the
about
minor league
average anymore.
Yeah. Especially at this, but we don't know if this was actually set in 2002 or.
Oh, true. Do they get, like,
It seemed like.
It seemed present time. It
modern.
seems
Yeah,
present time.
at the time.
Yeah. Okay. Then a guy brings us up in the recruiter's office that Merrill also set these strikeout
Yeah, he's
records.
literally Adam Dunn.
Yeah, they're like, he would just swing his hardest. Wouldn't even look at the ball.
And I like the line he said. He's like, it just felt wrong not to swing.
I respect it. It's
I
like me
respect it.
playing the show.
I mean, when I was like growing up, and that's what they taught me. They're like, my coach was like, I just don't want to see you looking at strike 3.
Yeah.
So I always looked at strike 3 because I was expecting that fat walk.
Yeah.
I'm a coach, and I've been coaching for 12, 14 years, and nothing bothers me more than when players strike out looking.
Gotcha.
Because you're not going to hit every ball you swing at.
What about the undercooked hot dogs?
But you will never hit a pitch you don't swing at.
So
That was
you
Merrill's-
hate this guy.
No, Merrill never struck out looking.
No, the other guy.
Oh, the other guy sucks. Yeah, he's a cocksucker. He's probably an alien.
True.
He's probably a Nordic blonde.
Bro, fucking, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Danny he was telling me it's confirmed that there's these aliens that are out there. They're
Yeah,
Nordic
they're
blondes. It's a
Scandinavia.
real thing. Canada proved it. And Canada doesn't prove shit, obviously.
Yeah,
it's the
no.
worst country ever.
I like
Really?
Canada.
Canada's
no,
amazing.
dude, you don't want to be in Canada right now.
Listen, I hate Canada, and I love Canada. It's the best country ever. But I hate them, but I love them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like Canada.
Canada, okay.
They have that Niagara Falls thing, where it's like a waterfall, and it's really
Yeah,
cool.
it's nice.
They have an 8 o'clock curfew where if you're caught out, you get fined thousands of dollars.
But it's a great country, but you get fined, but it's amazing what they
And their
can do with that
healthcare
country.
system is literally awful.
Horrible.
It can't be worse than ours.
It's much worse than ours.
Mm.
Okay, so all right.
Everything's on. So if you need to get an MRI for something, you can't just go get it. You have to go on a 4-month waiting list. So imagine you need an MRI for a torn.
Okay, well, this isn't an MRI podcast.
No, but I'm just telling you why Canada
Can we
sucks.
talk more about MRIs?
So if you gotta get the arthroscopic surgery in the knee, you see?
Expect our Minnesota on MRIs later.
I just don't like Canada.
I noticed.
Shane loves Canada because he went there once.
And I didn't see a
If
German
we have-
Shepherd.
If we have any Canadian listeners, we promise this isn't directed at you. It's just directed at you.
No, I feel like Canadians don't even like Canada.
No, we do have Canadian listeners, actually.
We
and
do.
They're my best friends, except that I fucking hate you guys. I'm just kidding. I love you.
No, I don't mind Canadian. I like Canadian people. I just feel bad for them.
You just think they should all burn in the fiery pits of hell.
No,
We
their
get it,
government
dude.
is awful. I mean, our government's not much.
But you have to admit, that. I mean,
So this is now a
Down
government
with government.
podcast.
Viva la resistance.
oh my god.
That was for our French listener.
There's actually about to be a civil war in France.
First of all, if there's anything I know about the French, they love wine, they love cheese, and they love
They
revolution.
literally
yeah.
always rebel.
Yeah.
French
No,
is
they're
always
about
in
to do it.
revolt.
Yeah.
So we're a revolting podcast.
We,
All right,
we
so back
become a revolting
to
podcast.
the movie. Now that I've expressed my opinion on French Canadian
Let's
governments.
hang up everyone's head on top of the Bastille. Let's get this going.
You have Danny Poole over here.
I do like France, though. That's a beautiful place.
Speaking of beautiful places, we're going to meet at a diner for dinner now, I believe.
yeah.
In IRL or
And
In the
then we're
fucking
gonna
movie.
and
I'm
then
trying
we're,
to get it back. I'm circling back.
and then we're gonna stare at the guy who murdered
No,
our
it's a
mother
pizza
slash wife.
place. Yeah, he goes out with his family for pizza, and then he sees the guy who killed his wife.
Yeah. Good shot of him.
Who is M. Night Shyamalan?
literally
Yes.
M. Night Shyamalan. As Ray Reddy?
Yeah, because
The
he
vet.
cast himself in every single one of his movies, right? He's
Yeah.
He does.
he's essentially Quentin
You
Tarantino.
can't get enough of these
It's
star
not as good
roles.
as Tarantino, but
Well, no shit. Yeah, that scene's over. Where are we?
yeah, that scene was all right. It was a little confused. It's supposed to be confusing. I feel like your first watch through.
They just kind of mad dog him for a while. They get back to the house and they hear noises coming through the baby monitor. That's what it is.
Yeah,
and
he climbs
then
on the
they
car.
start to climb on the car and they keep holding the baby monitor higher and they hear these high pitched screaming and talking. So it's they can hear the aliens through the baby
Yeah.
monitor.
I don't believe it though, Shane. I think
The
it's-
aliens,
It sounds like bogus, like a fucking bunch
The
of
aliens
nerds.
kind of click. They're like clickers.
It sounds like a bunch of fucking nerd
I wonder,
bullshit.
like, what did these aliens actually scout out? Because I feel like
They didn't.
I
There's
feel
no
like
such
the
thing,
scouted,
dude.
like they scouted out like 4 people on a farm. One of them a
You
retired
understand, like,
reverend.
This whole thing is just made up.
they-
It's a bunch
they-
of nerds.
they-
Just like want to bang other nerds.
Yeah.
Just get together and just
a
bang
bunch of
nerds'
nerds. I love it. He's
girlfriends.
like, bunch of nerds that can't get girlfriends, and then Bo's like, why can't they get girlfriends?
It's
the
the aliens.
kid is the little girl is the funniest part of the movie. She's
The aliens
Is it
just
'cause of how
went
bad she
eeny,
is?
meeny, miny, mo.
No, she was great in this
Yeah.
movie. Bo cracks me up the whole movie.
But like, you're right. So like, the idea of Morgan is to hold it as high as possible, so they get on the car, and he says he hears 2 aliens like conversing.
Yeah.
Um.
We cut to night now.
Yeah. Graham
And-
walks outside.
And you hear like this dog just acting like a Ravenda dog, like a lot of barking, a lot of yelping.
And it sends like this noise. It's so viral. It just sends me blood curdling right back to the Black Lodge. And it appears that Graham tries to make himself disbelieve, but he does appear to be slightly concerned about the situation. He walks out to the crop circle and yells out, "You're wasting your time. I'm not going to report you. You're not going to get famous."
That's what the aliens kind of want.
They want publicity.
Because they don't want to actually take over the world or this earth because they ain't good at it.
No.
well, that wasn't their intention. Was supposedly to harvest people, which didn't make any. Like, what are you harvesting? Like,
Organs?
you eating them? Or
Yeah. Well, to be fair, that doesn't need to be explained.
yeah, and that was my point when I was talking to Brian earlier.
Yeah.
It's like I can't. Like, who
Totally
cares
agree.
about
Yeah,
that?
that's fine.
It's
I
all,
agree
it's
with that.
all about the
Me and
family
Shane-
and their experience.
One thing about me and Shane when we did this podcast, like we may disagree with some movies, but for the most part, we always think that like less is more.
Yeah.
And the mystery sometimes behind things and leaving it unexplained always adds
Agree.
to the
which
mystique of the film.
Which is why I don't care what their motivation was. I just think if they were scouting, their scouts were like Angel Hernandez umping a baseball game.
Yeah, I feel like they don't even care what their motivation is because they really did a poor job of doing whatever they set out to
Yeah.
do.
They didn't fuck enough, you know?
Fuck or not. So I think we see now news reports on TV of people actually like seeing the unidentified like spaceships and stuff like that, right?
Lights.
Yeah.
Now they actually just see the crafts though.
Yeah.
So it's just we got aliens. Everyone knows we got
Which
aliens.
also, if they have these interstellar spacecrafts that can stealth themselves in the sky, why do they invade with no guns, no weapons, no armor, no shoes, no clothes,
Yeah.
nothing?
How did they even make the crop circles if they didn't have some type of? Did they just like literally
They
drop
had no
their spaceship?
technology. They had no
They
tech-
literally
no tech.
dropped. They literally took like different sized spaceships and just dropped them in the crop field. It was like
Aliens
perfect.
had nothing.
Me and Brian could figure out the interface problems faster than these aliens could get their tech up.
I feel like they maybe thought that it was like food. They were trying to press the ground like it was dough.
Like a panini?
No, it's made evident that they were mapping.
Yeah. This is a scene, though, which is another reason why I kind of hate how Morgan is written, where he is the most adult person. So, as they're watching this, he's like, we got to get a tape to record this. He's like, Bo, give me
special.
oh, Jesus Christ. No, he's like, Bo, give me your dance recital.
And he grabs the tape and she goes, "That's my ballet recital."
And he's like, Bo, you have to realize everything we know in life is about to change.
But-
Because I'm 10 and talking like I'm fucking Ben Stein.
No, but then the news announcer then says the same exact thing that the kid just
It's
said.
fucking so
You
stupid.
understand, like, there's nothing really more important than life than a young girl's just dancing.
Well, no, Bo
They
makes sense.
chose a different
He
tape.
would care about her dance
No, but he
recital.
chose a different tape, and it was the swimsuit.
Yeah, because then he did that afterwards, and
Swimsuit edition.
I'm sure Merrill's gonna be pissed afterwards when he finds out it's the swimsuit
Yeah.
edition that got taped over.
I'd be Chris. Don't tape over my swimsuit, Ed. I thought that scene was funny when he says it, and then the newscaster says the same thing.
Oh no, it's so bad.
I thought that was clever. I thought that was funny.
It's okay. We could disagree.
Alright, so the scene's gonna cut, and Merrill and Graham are talking, and Merrill asks Graham, is this the end of the world? And Graham mentions that he thinks so, but Merrill was hoping for like a more comforting answer, seeing that he used to be a pastor, that he would have more given this answer in the past. Graham tells him there are 2 kinds of people in the world. People that when something good happens, they take it as like a sign of something like divine happening.
Yeah.
The other group sees it as like more of like good fortune or good luck, a coincidence.
Yeah. And so this is another thing where I like everything Mel Gibson is saying here. I think it's very well written. And then Merrill opens his mouth.
Or but Merrill's not like
But
a
it's-
philosopher. He's just
But
like
the thing is, it's it's supposed to be written as
AAA
funny,
baseball.
and it's not. I just personally don't find it funny. I just think it's stupid dialogue.
I don't think it's meant to be funny to us. I think it's meant to be. Merrill thinks it's a funny story, and he's telling it to his brother.
Yeah, but you're making a movie for your viewer, not for the characters in the movie.
Yes, but just because it's not meant to be funny for us doesn't mean it's not meant to mean something to us, to show us like how the character's feeling.
When I was watching this, I was just wondering how far could I stretch my pussy, and I was thinking about 8 to 10 centimeters.
I mean, 10 is the max to have a baby, so.
True.
I didn't know any of that, so cool.
Yeah, what's that called when you get it to the 10 and then...
Dilated?
Dilated. You gotta get it dilated.
So you want to be dilated, is what I'm hearing.
I want to be dilated, and I want to be energized.
Do you have a preferred
And I wanna be
centimeter?
ready.
So we are now a medical podcast that talks about knee surgeries and dilation.
So yeah, anyway, Merrill tells this story.
Danny taking my job to just move this shit
Merrill
along.
tells this story about a time he was at a party and he was going to hook up with a girl and he went to go take the gum out of his mouth and then the girl threw up all over herself. So Merrill believes in God, right? He believes in
he's
faith.
like, I didn't get thrown up on. God exists.
I thought that was the dumbest reason to be like, God definitely exists. Like, I didn't get
just
thrown
me
up
that
on.
matters.
Perfect.
Mel Gibson basically said, nah, bro, that ain't it.
Well, he's like, now, he is like your classic, like, I hate everything now because my wife died. And it's fair.
It's fair. It's very fair. That's what I'm saying.
Totally fair. Totally fair.
It sucks. Like, it was just a freak accident. She was out jogging at night.
No, because, I mean, the guy never has fallen asleep at the wheel before. He's like, I could have fallen asleep at any other time on the road.
Forgive me. Is this like one of those situations like you watch it, like some people would cry because it was like a sad scene? Or did you, like me, masturbate to it?
I didn't do that. No.
I also didn't do that.
Jen?
Hmm?
The scene
That I
where...
masturbated to that?
Correct.
No.
Yeah. You maybe no more Jack and Cokes for
More
tonight.
Jack and Cokes for this guy. But I'm
So
gonna have some more.
can I order another Jack and Coke, please?
So
I think Brian almost spit his drink out.
This is sick. In the morning, we learn that the schools are closed. No more school. There we go.
School is done.
And this was before virtual learning.
We
so
used one of our snow days for
we
that.
probably just sent packets home.
So now we also learn that the aliens have an invisible shielding that can hide their ships in the sky, but people know they're still there because a bird flew into an invisible thing and fell out of the sky.
Was it like, was that Mexico? I don't know where it was. But he was like watching
Mexico
that video
City,
Merrill said, and he's just like, it's like watching like the movie No Man's Land where something hits a wall and just falls shady.
Yeah.
Which is like, that's some pretty advanced technology for people that don't even have shoes.
Good No Man's Land reference, by the way.
Thanks. Nobody knows it, but I'll throw it out there.
It's a good horror movie. We'll review it one day.
Definitely not.
So then we cut to like the kid Morgan. He's describing things about aliens that he read in his book. We look at some pictures.
Is this where he's wearing the tinfoil hat with Bo?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah, they are wearing the
He
tinfoil
walks
hats.
in and they're wearing tinfoil hats. Come on, that's
You're
funny
wearing
scene.
tinfoil hats.
This is not the funny tinfoil hat scene. There is one that does come up though in this movie,
Amazing.
which I actually really like.
My favorite
the one
scene
that
in the
goes
I
movie.
thought
up.
this was funny too, but there's another funny one.
Yeah. Now, is it actually intended to be their house? Because they look at a picture of a burning house being attacked by aliens that looks exactly like their house. Is it supposed to be like symbolism
And there's
of their
also
house?
two children and a man
Dead on the
burned
floor.
up on the floor.
I think
So
so.
yes, definitely
Yeah, I think
supposed
so.
to be
Yeah,
symbolic
just
of
as
that.
Charlie Sheen leans over, opens half the tinfoil, and breaks a Hershey kiss off one of their hats.
Yeah,
Great scene.
it is.
The phone rings. I guess it's supposed to be like a jump scare in the movie, which is fun. You get one. And then Mel Gibson's like talking to someone, and this is where he mentions to eat some fruit and calm down.
Yeah.
Amazing line.
The
Fruit
person who
fixes
calls him just
everything.
says father and then hangs right up.
Yeah. Which we know is Ray.
Yes.
So Mel Gibson leaves to go to Ray's house. Ray ready.
Ray ready.
Because he's ready to go.
The vet.
We learn that Ray is the veterinarian because we see it on the mailbox, like you said at the beginning of the review. And Mel Gibson sees Ray sitting in his car with blood on his shirt. And Ray says it was meant to be for him to hit his wife, and I think that's a very bad opening line to someone.
Yeah, that's not a good way to apologize. It was like it was just meant to be for me to murder your wife.
Yeah, I mean, like, he never fell asleep driving before. If he fell asleep any earlier, he would probably just hit a ditch. Unfortunately, he had to be that, 10 to 15 seconds out when he passed her walking.
It's no wonder that Mel Gibson decided, I don't believe in God anymore.
He's like, I'm going to the lake. I don't think they like the water too much. I'm sorry, but I'm going there. Bye.
Yeah, peace, your wife's dead.
Oh no, he goes, by the way, there's one of them in my pantry.
Yes.
Lock in the pantry.
Dude, I love that these aliens also can't open pantry doors. He's like, they seem to have trouble with pantry doors.
These aliens suck.
They are the worst aliens.
It's like they were just not. I feel like they just got their ass kicked. Like they were
did.
probably not ready to invade this planet.
So
Probably
Merrill
because
is
they just scouted a farmer.
Merrill is still watching the news, right?
Yeah.
And he watches Brazil. Little kids see an alien, and Merrill gets to see one for the first time, and he is a little fucked up from watching it. Graham hears a noise by the pantry door in Ray's house. He says, "Don't throw your life away. Turn yourself in," as he approaches the door. And then he looks under the door, grabs a knife, and he puts it under the pantry. Kind of like, you know, when you put something under the door to see the reflection of what's on the other side?
Yeah, I do that all the time.
And he has a really nice view of the aliens' panties.
No, the best is what he was saying to him
Exactly.
before. He's like, the jig is up or something.
Yeah, well, because he's trying to be like a cop, I think.
He's like, I'm going to take you down in the paddy wagon.
I love that he said
you
paddy
listen,
wagon.
Perp.
Yeah. See, I thought he was actually really good and funny in this movie.
Oh, no, Mel Gibson's great in this
And I
movie.
liked Joaquin
That's the one
Phoenix a
person.
lot, too.
I love Joaquin Phoenix. This movie, not so much.
I liked his character in this movie. He was
Give me
one of my
Joaquin
favorites.
Phoenix in like 8mm or Gladiator.
And I like the kids.
Her.
You know, Joker.
Joker. That's another great one.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
He is.
Honestly.
Yeah, I thought he was good in this movie.
Gladiator's fucking incredible.
It really, really is. So is her.
I am not sober. The alien then puts his hand under the door, and Graham cuts his fingers off with a knife. Yeah, can you replicate that screech?
And we also know that they're vulnerable enough that their fingers can be cut off from like a pretty, like, not the hardest chop. He didn't go all the way
be
up.
honest with you, you could probably fist fight this thing, and it'll quit.
Yeah. I also realized my screech sounded like both a dying cat and Issa's Chewbacca
You
noise.
could probably just spit on it because there's water in your spit,
Correct.
and it would.
We
die.
are made of 90% water.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. So, like, when it's holding people, it could probably just die because a human being is made of, like, exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
Can we just bleed on him?
Just piss on it or cry on
Yeah.
it or something. That's probably what they did in those Middle Eastern villages.
Piss on it?
They said a primitive way. That like is a primitive way of fighting, right?
I thought they meant spitting on it.
Really, that's what you. That's what you thought?
I took it as like spitting.
I figured it had something to do with water, obviously.
Because you use the spit defense.
So maybe somebody figured out they're weak to water. in the
At
Middle
this
East.
point, Graham is going to enter the house. He notices. This is my favorite scene in the entire movie.
Yeah, this is great.
It's at this point where he looks at the couch. Morgan and Bo have been wearing tinfoil hats.
Yeah.
And now sitting between them is Merrill with the tinfoil hat.
It's incredible.
Yeah, I
when
thought
he
that was
just
funny, too.
that imagery is great.
And then he literally just looks at them, walks, and just like sits up the stairs. He's like, I need to contemplate. I need to go into deep thought.
I think isn't this now when he comes back up though? He's like, okay, so we have to have a vote here. I heard they don't like water, so we either vote to stay here or vote to go to the lake.
Exactly.
And originally it was Bo and Mel vote to go to the lake. Morgan and Merrill vote to stay here. And Mel's like, well, my vote counts as 2, so we're going to the lake.
Bro, that was so funny. It's like, all right, well, you know, mine counts too, so.
He uses parent logic.
Yeah,
Parent.
I like it. But then
Shane, take notes on using parent logic with your daughter.
Yeah. Take some
Shane, you're a
notes.
father, so you gotta be like a father
It's not a very good one.
about it, you know.
fuck them kids. So Bo changes her vote to stay.
He says you can't change your vote.
She did. So now they got to stay. And Mel, he's a stickler for the rules, so he's staying.
Yeah, it's a 3-2 vote now.
The reason why she wants to stay home, though, I think it's because it's close to like where her mom
Yeah.
was, so like that was her.
Which
reason for
half?
changing it. Yeah.
If they would have left and went to the lake, that dog probably would have lived, though.
Well, now they're gonna board up the house. That's the move.
Actually, I think if they went to the lake, they forget the dog is outside.
They already did that.
Yeah.
So.
So Morgan is looking at the news. He mentions the newest report that there are lights in over like 274 different areas and are expected to be over 400 within the hour. They're appearing 100 miles from the crop signs, and Morgan mentions there are hostiles, and they appear to be starting to prepare for an attack on Earth. Morgan asks Merrill if he would ever let anything happen to them, and he's like, no. Morgan tells him he wishes he was their father.
Yeah. Is this during the dinner scene?
No, this was in the closet.
In the closet.
They were
Okay.
watching TV.
That's right. Okay.
Merrill's like, don't ever say anything
Don't
like that.
ever say that.
Because then after that, that's when Mel Gibson offers to cook for everyone, and he essentially is cooking them their last meals.
Yeah,
that's what I took it as.
And this is this guy right here. Because this guy loves to cook.
I do love to cook.
And he makes tacos, and he makes,
I can make anything.
wings. He's always going to offer to cook.
Just made Chipotle chicken
He
yesterday.
made the Chipotle.
I just went to Chipotle yesterday.
You went to
I made
Chipotle.
it. I do it better.
Chipotle's pretty good.
I don't like either.
I do it better.
He thinks he does everything better than the fast food chains, even though we know the fast food chains
Better
are
tacos
the
than
greatest
Taco
things on the
Bell.
planet.
That's actually not possible.
I always say this, and people disagree, but fuck them. There's nothing more authentic Mexican cuisine than Taco Bell.
I completely agree.
Well, how good were the tacos I made you?
They're good, but I mean, like, you think they're better than Taco Bell?
Easily.
That's sick.
Come
You're
on,
sick. You're a sick
bro.
human.
Okay.
Taco Bell is the best food in the country.
It's a fact.
Taco Bell and tacos in general are not my food of choice.
No? You don't like tacos?
I love
Really?
tacos.
I'd never eat Taco Bell, and it's probably mostly because there's not one like in range of where I live. Like I
That's
never pass one. So I probably had my first Taco Bell. I think like the closest one is like maybe 20 minutes away, and I never pass it. So I think I had my first Taco Bell like when I was in college, and I was not impressed and then did not care.
Really?
Tacos are in my top 5. There's
we
tacos
grew
in
up
general.
on it. I mean,
Yeah,
the
I mean,
burritos,
like I just in high school get Taco Bell like 2-3 times a week.
Yeah.
It was great.
I mean,
Yeah.
now the only time I have Taco Bell is when like we go to the beach. Like if my group of friends goes to the beach, someone will pick up like the party pack.
Gotcha.
That's it.
Can't
This is
think
how
of
much we
a
like to Taco Bell, and I'm pretty sure it is. There was an E. coli scare.
yeah.
And we were
still went to-
eating Taco Bell.
Yeah.
That's how much we liked
It was a
it.
little cheaper back then, too.
Yeah.
Actually, Taco Bell prices
They're
really
still pretty
haven't gone
cheap.
up. Yeah, except the quesadilla
Dude, you can get so much fucking food.
from Taco Bell. It's amazing.
Aren't they also like adjusting their menu? Like they're taking things on and off the menu.
They always do that,
They give
but
a
they're
little-
bringing back potatoes, which I love.
Yeah, so like
Yeah, thank
they'll get
God.
ambitious sometimes with the things they
Thank
take
God.
away, like the potato stuff off of their menu, but they're bringing it back. So you gotta appreciate.
I mean,
do
they
that to spice
better
it up.
bring it back because if they don't, they're gonna have a riot.
So the
Yeah, they
tacos
are.
I make, I actually use the Taco Bell box kit. So it's all the
Hey,
Taco Bell
can-
seasonings.
can we do
Taco
me a
Bell
favor?
Shells.
Yes.
Can we finish the movie?
Sorry.
Can we review this fucking movie?
Have we actually reviewed the movie technically?
No.
Yeah, we have.
I'm just I'm kind
next.
of
Just a little clever editing, and it'll just be a movie review. And a little bit talk about MRIs in France.
Where the fuck
So
are
they're
we?
about to have
Morgan-
their last meal.
Mel Gibson flips out because no one's eating, and he eats everyone's meal.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna eat everything then. He takes
Oh, he
Morgan
flips
for-
out because Morgan wants to pray. Right? That's what it
Yes.
was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, I will not waste another minute of my life on prayer
And then he's like hugging you all very tightly
and crying.
and crying.
It's very sweet.
I mean, they're probably terrified.
You cry too.
I would cry too, yeah.
yeah. I mean, his daughter's like crying and screaming at him because she's like, "You're scaring me."
As they hug, though, that's when they hear the aliens on the baby monitor, so they spring into action and start boarding up the windows and the doors.
They hear Isabel barking outside.
She's gone.
Yep, they got her.
She's dead. Off screen.
That was Bark's fate.
Yeah, that's that was.
That's another dead German Shepherd, another dead dog.
I was pretty upset about that one too.
Yeah,
that was
no.
worse than Houdini.
No one wants to see a dead dog. It's true.
Except for you.
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't.
You sure?
You
No.
don't want to see that.
No.
You sure about that?
I'm positive. Like I said, animal deaths are sadder than the humans because, like Brian said, you don't expect to see
But if you
them.
had to see an animal death, what animal would it be?
None.
You
German
have to
Shepherd.
see one. You have
German
to pick
Shepherd.
one.
Like, I have to pick any
Yeah.
animal. Like a spider. Fuck spiders. Or whatever the hell was living in your basement that one day.
A fucking. It's like a centipede nomad. It's just like,
I have.
Please let it not come back.
dude, there was another one too.
Really?
Yeah.
They're gonna be frequent.
Yeah, we get those
frequent
at my
customers.
house too.
Those things
like-
are sick.
Centipede nomads.
Yeah.
it's a species.
The CNs, yeah, they're fucking
Yeah.
rough.
I mean, I
call them
believe they're
cinemads.
species. They exist in all of our houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine someone looking at it being like, "That's not real," and it's just like right in front of them, and be like, "That's not real." It's like,
I see
wow,
the
I
picture.
wish
You
I
did.
was.
I was terrified. I was glad you
I
killed
wi-
it.
I wish I was that like privileged to be delirious.
Bugs are fucking scary.
They're
Excuse
sick.
my language. They're
All right.
scary.
The aliens.
The aliens are here. They're here.
They're hanging banging on the roof. They're literally on the
Well,
roof. They're breaking into
they killed
the
the
house.
dog. They're banging everywhere. They're banging on the windows. They try to open the front door. They don't do knobs.
They're just like banging on a trash can.
yeah.
So they're gonna
Drumming
scurry.
on a street light.
I guess it'd be a scurry.
They're like,
or
we
a
can do a
run.
lot of things, but we can't use a doorknob.
or
the door was boarded shut, but they didn't even
jog,
try.
or a strut, or a hard walk, or maybe a sprint
Are you okay?
to the basement.
Yeah, we're in the basement. We're in the fucking
Well, so
basement.
they figured out the aliens are going to get in through the attic. They forgot to board up the attic door, and they go into the
Cellar
basement. But no, they forgot to board up the attic. The aliens.
No, that was a Donnie
I'm so
Darko
used to like
reference.
seeing like OP enemies, and these enemies are just like so like behind.
The kids are OP.
Yeah, like it's
Well, no, they
weird.
forgot their tinfoil hats though, so the aliens were going
That's
to
true.
read their minds.
Okay, so we're in a basement. They're trying to get through the door. They can't, so they wedge the door with a pickaxe. They ain't using this pickaxe as a weapon. It's a wedge now.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they still don't have guns.
Then they realize there's like air blowing in, right? So they realize this used to be a coal mine or some bullshit. So they got to find the shaft.
Of all the
Yeah.
things in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. So then, of course, Morgan is standing in front of it. The arm
There's a
grabs
hand,
him.
yeah.
They save him. Asthma attack.
Merrill knocks out the lights.
Well, the best is that all they
do.
do is block it with some like stacks of bags.
Yes. Well, because these aliens suck ass. They are the worst thing ever.
They put like a bag in front of the door of the aliens.
And a Campbell soup at the top.
Yeah.
No, not the soup.
There's liquid in the can.
They do fight and get him back,
Yeah, they do.
and then
They have to help him breathe.
yeah, because he's like not doing
Yeah,
well.
They don't have his asthma medication. They left upstairs, so Mel Gibson has to like hold him and like chest him. Is that what it's called? Chesting him?
It's asthma medication. Honestly, if you're expecting an alien attack on your house, at
He's
least
like,
put your
the
asthma
air-
In
medication
your pocket?
in your pocket or something.
Yeah,
The air
yeah.
is coming. Don't feed into the fear. Keeps repeating this to like get him something else.
And then he starts cursing out God. He goes, "Not again."
Flashback ensues, and Graham is speaking with Paskey. This is like right before his wife died, or like during it, and he finds that his wife is pinned by Ray's truck to a tree, where her body is literally severed. Her position is the only thing keeping her alive when she probably shouldn't be, and that she's alive now, but she's going to be dying
Yeah,
soon.
this is when he learns this is the last time he's going to get to see the bottom half.
The top half.
Oh, I was thinking Scary Movie 3. Sorry, Jen. You got that in my head now.
Yeah, I do.
Time for a quick read from our sponsors, I Got You. You ever just need to be gotten? You ever just blow your pants off with a wicked 1-2 chicken and cheese enchilada? Probably that pico de gallo making you drill your pants after a bite. We've all been there. We've all had the urge and just wished it was only a fart. But it's not. Never is. I Got You decided to change the game here. They have manufactured an adult-sized scented diaper that catches and funnels your after-meal waste. I know what you're thinking. I'll pay anything for this product. Happy you said that. It's going to run you about $100K per diaper. This is a game-changing piece of tech that we have never been privy to before, you bloated oaf. Imagine being on a date and being able to just unseal the jar, pop the cork, unload the harpoon gun, make Jerry West look like Delonte West. We have the tech. You need the I Got You diaper. The second the diaper catches the shit, there's a latch that unleashes and pours out a beautiful scent of your choosing. The diaper is USB 3 compatible, and you can actually download and sync fragrances to the diaper via the I Got You software. Try Wintry Bonfire, Coconut Waves, Jasmine Delight, No, Epstein Wouldn't Do That, Tangy Orange, and many more. I Got You has got you, but you need to get got. Look, buy the diaper, foreclose the house, be able to shit in public for once, and go on that hot date you always wanted to go on, but was just too damn sweaty and scared to try Far East cuisine. Shit in the diaper, sit in it, and be jolly. Just be careful if you're trying to get laid afterwards. You're literally in a shit-filled diaper, you whale.
Graham wakes up to the radio mentioning that the aliens, we find out, their goal is to harvest. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Wink, wink. You don't find out.
You don't find out.
Yeah.
You don't need to
No.
know. We don't need to know.
Their goal was
But
to harvest
we don't need to know. And I'm
corn.
glad we don't know, but it's like it's fun to speculate.
Their
But
goal
it's also
was
very hard to speculate.
Yeah.
their goal was to definitely harvest corn, and they thought the best way to do that would be landing on it.
Can I throw out some theories? I mean,
Yes.
like, I'm trying to think, like, you're an alien, right? And you're trying to harvest human beings. I think that you're either trying to replicate,
Maybe.
mate, or assimilate and try to, like, upgrade, like
Yeah.
Doctor Who style.
Yeah.
Maybe they just like to eat organs.
Kind of like, have
Maybe.
you ever seen Hunter x Hunter? These things called the chimera ants.
Yes.
And they basically they adopt features of whatever animal they eat, and they finally eat humans, and they become intelligent, and they become like a huge threat.
No, I've seen it. I love that. It's my favorite reality TV program.
It's an anime.
Oh, you're talking about Hunter x Hunter?
Hunter x Hunter, yeah.
I have no idea what it is.
I thought it was referring to like Alaskan bush.
Well, it's the same thing. So
I'm not an anime guy.
They eat humans, and they gain the intellect and the characteristics, and the
I
strength of humans.
I didn't realize 2/3 of my podcasts were uncultured.
No, they have no clue. No, Brian likes anime.
I love anime.
He just has.
I'm the only one who doesn't like anime here.
All right,
you
one
saw Death
third.
Note.
I like Death Note. That is it. That's
I was just trolling.
All right,
You've liked every anime you've watched.
I'll take it.
Oh, I've watched two because I also watched the TV of Berserk, and I enjoyed that.
Shane likes like child anime, like Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
when I was a
Berserk
kid.
is definitely not child anime, dude. It's like the
Berserk is
graphic
not,
I know.
animes around.
But you do like anime, like you've watched anime.
Oh, a listener of our podcast actually told me to watch Berserk, and that's why I went and watched it.
That's good.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's wild. The
Okay,
illustrations are
at
insane.
least we have cultured listeners.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God for that.
Just never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Thank God for
Thank God. Okay, so where are we?
Thank God
Dead
for
kid-
Hentai Haven.
Oh my God.
that. Seriously.
Okay. There's a kid. He was dying. He's not dying. We're back upstairs.
This is my favorite part of the movie.
Well, Merrill has to creep upstairs to make sure that
There's nothing up there.
everything is okay. While upstairs, Graham brings in a TV, and this is where he notices the reflection of the TV showing there's an alien, and the alien is holding Morgan.
Yes. We also see that the alien is Three Finger from Wrong Turn, and it's actually the alien from the pantry. He had a vendetta and followed him to his home to get revenge.
Dude, are they blind?
I have no
The
idea.
aliens?
Dude, it looked like they couldn't see Graham.
Maybe that's why they couldn't tell there was water. Maybe they only have like senses.
It looked like he couldn't see Graham. Like he was only sensing them. Like
It was creepy. It was just like
I mean,
he was like breathing.
I disagree, but it's okay.
The alien was very slow to act and do
It was.
anything. Again, showing how bad
so,
these aliens.
while this is
are.
happening, Graham is like he's having a flashback, speaking with his wife. It's the heartfelt moment of them holding hands, while she's like, "Tell Morgan to always be silly, for Bo to just stay close to her little brother, so he can take care of her." And for Graham, he's like, "See." And Merrill, swing away. After this flashback, it comes back into reality. He realizes this is a sign. There are no coincidences. Sees the bat in the room. Tells Merrill to swing away.
And Merrill proceeds to beat the shit out of this alien.
That is a fact. Because the alien was like literally
Not even fighting back. The alien didn't even fight back.
Well, it was. I think it was pouring the poison.
Yeah,
gas
it was
on
poison.
Morgan.
It was poison gassing the boy
Yeah.
as Merrill beat the shit out of it with a
It
bat.
poison gassed the boy, and then it got hit with the bat, and then it
That's
got knocked into a glass of water.
They notice the water burns it, and that's when Merrill just starts breaking all of the glasses of water that Bo had set up. It was a sign all along from God.
Yeah, this dude just literally got destroyed by distilled water.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the movie title has two different meanings, I'm assuming.
Sure.
It's the signs of the aliens, but also like the signs from God. I'm
Yeah,
taking it as.
the whole movie's about just like belief in
Yeah.
general. Like belief, like what he says in the beginning about like, do you believe in luck or do you believe in like divination kind of thing?
Yeah. And that's our most serious talk we've had on this whole podcast.
We've got a lot of serious talks,
Have we?
especially about Canadian healthcare.
Most important thing, though, is anime, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Merrill runs outside. Graham mentions that Morgan has asthma, so his lungs would be closed. So, like, when he was using the poison gas, it's like he has asthma that would have saved him from this situation.
Yeah,
Which is interesting.
which is a sign from God.
Yeah. Not even a sign. Yeah, I guess it is a sign, but
It's
it's
a
more of like it
miracle.
like literally
Yeah.
saved his life.
Yeah.
Morgan remains unresponsive as Graham tells them not to touch him. Don't touch him. But he eventually wakes up after time. They got scared though. There's some tears.
Don't touch him. I'm touching him, but don't touch him.
Yeah, he's literally holding him. He's
Yeah.
like, "Don't you fucking touch him!"
I may be crushing his chest as I squeeze so hard, but don't touch him.
Don't you fucking touch him!
Me and Brian just yelling back at each other.
It's literally like what Mel Gibson sounded
And
like. Though.
that's true.
And Morgan's like, "Did somebody save me?" And I think his dad's like, "Yes, son."
He's just like, somebody say.
Oh, Smallville.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, nice.
And then the daughter looks up and she's like, "Oh, Slovenia."
Yeah,
Oh,
the dog
Slovenia.
definitely didn't do anything because the dog's dead.
Latino transition.
Exactly.
Appears to be a little bit of a time hop. There's some snow outside. Graham is dressed up like a reverend. He has got a watch and the film ends.
Yeah, and you know, the alien, no one talks about the alien invasion ever again. It was a blip in time, and they're not concerned with other life forms attacking them.
Yeah,
ever.
it's actually a real shame now that the swimsuit edition was taped over.
Yeah, what would happen if the aliens like, let's invade today, and then it rains?
Oh my god, that's right. Did it not rain?
Did it never rain while they were scouting out this planet?
Did it rain like in one part of the world, and then they were all just like, "Oh,
Yeah, so
fuck."
it actually never rained anywhere in the world the whole time they were in the
Yeah.
sky.
or like
It would have sent them
when
packing
they
a little bit.
invaded, only
They were like,
one
"What the
country
fuck?"
had rain, and they were just like, "What the hell?"
Alright, so let's get into my review.
They couldn't even bring an umbrella or something.
This movie is a stone cold 4 out of 5. I have gone lower.
4. You said 5 earlier.
Yeah, this movie sucks.
Oh my.
Okay, I said I could bring you up a number. Maybe not.
No, the more we've talked
brought
about
him
it, the more
Yeah.
we have talked about it,
I brought
and the
him
more
down
we
a
have
number.
talked about Canadian healthcare, the more I've realized I just don't like this movie.
But
The more I
let's-
cannot wait to
before-
go
before you
rewatch
give your
Kill
final
a Kill
grade.
and have a tasteful crotch shot.
before you give your
Nice.
final grade,
Yes.
there are 3 deaths in this movie. His wife. Who are the other 2 deaths?
2 dogs.
The dogs.
What kind of dogs?
They're German Shepherds.
And don't you hate?
I
German
don't
Shepherds?
like animal death. I can't watch Cannibal Holocaust ever again because of the animal
But they're
death.
German Shepherds.
No,
Shane.
I don't
You
want
hate
it.
German
I hate your
Shepherds.
German Shepherds, but I don't wish death upon
So
them.
imagine that was Molly.
Shane, do you want to kill
Screeching.
his German
No.
Shepherds?
Do you want to kill baby
And
Prince?
Sophie.
No. I don't like your German Shepherds, but I don't wish death upon them.
Okay, but if aliens invaded, would you wish that my German
If the
Shepherds
aliens
died?
No,
invaded,
that's
do you
sick.
think the
So you're not
dogs
going to
would
give
look
1
at you and
point
then
higher
immediately
just
walk
because
away?
there was German Shepherd death?
No, I don't like animal death. I love animals. That's like the worst argument. I might as well give this a 3 out of
You
5
hate
now.
German Shepherds.
He does love animals. He does hate German Shepherds.
Yes.
So,
He does hate everything.
Everyone who likes an animal, for the most part, has at least one animal they don't like.
No, I don't think that works. I don't like cats like that, but I don't hate cats.
Yeah, I don't hate dogs. I love fucking dogs. I don't love fucking dogs. I fucking love dogs. Let's put it that way.
You heard it here, and it's edited
Hey,
correctly. Shane loves fucking dogs.
Editor
only
Brian,
on the
could
final
you do us a
podcast.
favor and put that together?
I'm gonna compile that. To
I
make
love
it look
fucking
like
dogs.
Shane just loves.
When you get the
pounding-
soundboard, just always hammer in, I love fucking dogs.
That's we
That's
we
not
do
German
live
Shepherds.
we do live shows one day and then we just have like a soundboard and that's a button on our soundboard.
I will promise our fans we will be having a soundboard by next month.
That's gonna be a ringtone.
Really?
Mark my words.
Oh
We
my
have
God.
we can have a ringtone and that can be a ringtone we can set up for people to buy.
I love fucking dogs. I love fucking dogs. I love fucking dogs.
4 out of 5, Bri, you're up.
Yeah, sure.
I actually don't think I gave a review.
You did it.
All right, so
You did. You love fucking dogs.
I'm a little bit different because I actually didn't love this movie the first time I watched it, but I like it more now, and I do understand what you're saying. The dialogue's a little quirky. I kind of write it off because they're like in the middle of like nowhere, and the father is going through some real fucking depression, and the brother had to come back, and they don't really explain too much, and there's a lot of things that are left kind of like off screen, I feel like. But my biggest issue with this movie was tone. I feel like they could have really immersed with more atmosphere, and they didn't. But that being said, it was entertaining. I like the aliens. I would have liked to see a little bit more kills. But then I realized this movie is more mystery sci-fi than it is horror, to be honest. So with that being said, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 on the backs of some great child acting from Rory Culkin and Abigail Breslin. And the other two do a good job. The other 2 stars, which are obviously Mel Gibson.
All-star cast.
Joaquin Phoenix is okay, but like the kids were for me like the stars of this movie, so I'm giving it a 7.
Yeah, I'm going to bring it back to me. So I think Mel Gibson was very good in this movie.
Okay.
So that he helps keep my rating at a 4. I could get rid of everyone else. The aliens, the whole idea
aliens
of
suck,
the aliens taking over a planet and scouting it for months and not realizing there is water on this planet really just
Or that it
brings me
rains.
down. Yes, it really brings it down. And the dialogue, I hate most of it. So that is my review now. Now you could go, Jen. The guest always goes last. You're up, Jen.
So I am only going to give this movie a 5 out of 10 for the sole reason that somehow this movie became iconic enough that Scary Movie franchise decided to make Scary Movie 3, which is my favorite in that franchise. And I will never watch this movie again, and I will always opt to watch Scary Movie 3 over this. But without this movie, we would not have Scary Movie 3, and somehow it has become an iconic movie. I don't even know if it's due to that or if it was iconic, or they decided, like, someone decided it was an iconic movie beforehand that it was chosen for this franchise, but
This was an iconic movie.
Yeah. I don't particularly love, I don't think the movie's bad, just in general. Like, I feel like I know some people who enjoy this movie, but I did not enjoy this movie to the point, hold your hand up, Bri. I did not enjoy this movie to the point where I consecutively sat down and continued to watch it. Like, I sat down and watched this movie. I had to go to the bathroom. I got up to go to the bathroom and I forgot I was watching a movie and did something else. So it doesn't capture my attention. I'm probably not going to watch it again, and I will watch Scary Movie 3 again, but 5 out of 10 because it gave me Scary Movie 3.
Sure.
Brian, you go.
Yeah, no, I'm still, my 7 out of 10 holds. I'm just thinking, like, out of, like, extraterrestrial movies, there's really hit and miss movies with this genre, I think, in total.
Well,
obviously,
it's nothing like Alien or Predator, like where...
I don't even count those as, like, I guess you can, you should.
Yeah.
But they're not really, you know what I mean? Like, they're creature movies more than anything else.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Alien it's called Alien.
But it's a creature.
It's a creature.
It's the
an
feel
alien
and the
creature,
sentiment of
yeah.
Alien. It feels. Like,
it's a creature. It's an alien that you can't beat up with a baseball bat and a glass of water.
It's because it's an alien, but the alien's final form is whatever it incubated in.
Yeah.
Which makes it kind of more of a creature because, like, throughout the series, like, it has its human form or it has, like, a dog form.
And Predator, those are also aliens, but they have very advanced technology.
Yes.
Same deal. Like,
And they
if you
also
watch
can't
the
be
movies, you're
beaten
thinking
by
more
a baseball
creature.
bat and water.
So I don't know.
So, with that all said, Danny, what is your rating?
So I'm going to agree with Brian. I thought the child acting was great. Those kids, especially Bo had me cracking up every scene she was in, right? Morgan was solid. I actually liked Joaquin Phoenix's character a lot. He was one of my favorite characters. Mel Gibson was spot on. Also, I thought the movie was pretty funny. Now, I'm not a horror movie guy. I don't like horror movies. This wasn't scary, so that's why I watched it. I didn't find it to be a scary movie. I thought it was actually funny, but also like kind of like interesting to watch. And it was, I guess you would call it like a mystery.
It's a mystery sci-fi. It's actually not even like
Yeah,
horror, to be honest.
it's not.
It's something. So it's more of a movie that I would enjoy. I give it an 8. I don't like a lot of movies. I would say non-animated movies. I like maybe a half a dozen movies that I even enjoy, like would watch more than once in my life, and this is one of them. So screw you, Shane. I give Signs an 8.
I mean, you don't have to take a shot at me.
Well,
I'm the guy who watched Dark Ride yesterday for a third time.
and you know what? This movie pulled at my heartstrings.
Yeah.
So is the girl from The Sopranos.
Yep.
There's 2 German Shepherd deaths in this, which really pulled at my heartstrings a bit.
Which brings us to our next segment. What are we putting in our Necronomicon? Because there's not a lot of death in this movie.
It's the wife.
No, hell no.
So are we nominating a German Shepherd then?
I am.
I would say
100%.
Isabel.
I thought we only... it is just anything living, right?
Yeah.
I guess we
It
can
doesn't
nominate Isabel. She did try her best to defend.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of the first
Houdini.
one. So that's why I have to go
Houdini.
Isabel.
Houdini's the first dog.
Great.
Houdini went out trying to kill
I
her.
want to at least...
I'm going Isabel.
Yeah.
All right, Isabel it is.
The wife didn't even really die in the movie. She died in a flashback.
None of them died in the movie. Well, we didn't see
They're all
Isabel
screaming.
died. Every dog...
But
They're
we
all
heard
screaming.
Isabel die.
Okay.
You gotta go
The
Isabel.
only thing
All
that died
right.
in this movie was Shane's spirit.
Mel Gibson's fate.
Isabel, you are going into our Necronomicon. We might put you up as first runner, and we actually might consider reanimating you because you're a dog. And that's better than any person that's gone in there so far. So, Shane, have you prepared a eulogy
Can I do
for
the
Isabel?
eulogy for Isabel?
Nope. You are not taking my job.
You can't. He can't give the German
write
Shepherd.
these eulogies from my goddamn heart, and you cannot.
You don't
take
even
this-
like German Shepherds.
I wrote a beautiful eulogy.
All right, you better give it a good eulogy.
Brian, this eulogy's going great.
Honestly, this is so hot and I'm so drunk. I just want to take my clothes off and jerk.
Hey, we got one more to record after this. Maybe we should just take off our pants and jacket.
Nice.
Thank you. Okay, so eulogy time. Isabel, you were a dog. Not the best breed of dog, but a dog nonetheless. You were a defender of the home. You were outside, where dogs live. You were a dog who definitely barked like a German Shepherd does. I hate animal deaths, so I'm glad it was off screen. You were definitely a dog. Your name was Isabel. You're in the Necronomicon. Congrats, first animal.
She's a good girl. She was a good girl.
Yeah, she has a better chance of getting reanimated than any person we've put in
She was
there.
neglected.
I'd rather bring back Apex.
Oh, for the Becky review.
Okay.
I
So,
don't know. I'd rather bring back Isabel.
okay. So that is our review of Signs, and we have a personal favorite of me and Brian's next week.
I'm pumped.
I hope you guys are ready to climax,
Oh,
because we are reviewing Climax
put on
next
them
week.
dancing shoes.
That was a terrible teaser.
This is actually
I
going to
hate
be
your
a first
face.
time viewing for me.
Yeah, it's
All right.
It's a favorite.
I don't think
It
I've
is-
seen Climax.
So it is 40 minutes of dancing and talking, and then 40 minutes of some of the sickest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's wild. It's a wild
jeez.
movie. It's very.
It's not.
different.
It's nothing you can't watch.
No.
It's
no.
not. It's
Yeah.
nothing like
It's
that.
not a
None of my
disturbing movie?
triggers. It's none of my
Yes.
triggers.
It's very creative. I don't know. I think it's a very cool movie.
There is tough subjects, but nothing that yeah.
Well, we'll
So-
see how I like it, because like I always do, I don't go in watching trailers for these movies. So
Actually, the trailer doesn't give you anything. The trailer is the dance scenes.
Yeah, it's French. The movie's French.
Yes,
right?
the movie is in
Oh,
French.
okay.
Ooh, la, la,
The
la.
only person in the movie that is an actual actress, and not a dancer is the main girl.
Yeah.
okay.
She was the Mummy, right? In the Mummy remake with
Correct.
Tom Cruise.
Oh, amazing.
Climax is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
If
super
you-
Just like
excited.
just
like
like
dancing,
platform.
the dancing in
Yeah.
this movie is amazing.
So like honestly, Climax is like one of those movies I feel like people probably have never heard of, and you
If
should,
I don't climax during climax, I'm gonna be pissed at you.
You might during the dancing.
I just really, if anyone's watching it, please watch
I
that
will let
movie.
you
That
know.
movie definitely deserves a lot more respect than I feel like it just doesn't get talked about.
It
enough.
doesn't, and
It's so
I
good.
absolutely love that movie.
Yeah, it's so good. A lot to talk about next week. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
We all have to go climax, so we gotta end this
Exactly.
soon.
Yeah, well, that's what I want to say. Thank you for coming on,
Thanks,
Danny.
buddy.
It was a great,
Thank you.
great honor.
Thank
we
you
had
for coming
we
on,
had some
Dan.
good banter, me and you. We had some good back and
times.
forth.
I thought I was going to get you to bring your score up on the German Shepherd death, but you got me.
I gotta be honest, your pants are riding real high.
You're so high, bro.
I look down and I just see a lot of thigh.
So much
So,
high.
Dan, where can we find you? Are there any GKM shows coming up? Anything you'd like to promote?
So with the band, you can find us at GKM Band on like Facebook and Instagram. I think we're going down to Maryland in June to play a show. Not sure about anything in Jersey yet. Working on getting down to Atlantic City. Other than that, just like private parties and our singer just doing his usual solo work. We do live stream every Sunday on Facebook. And you could also follow me on YouTube at GKM Gaming if you want to watch me play some video games and do stuff like that.
You can also find GKM and Danny D Strings, all of their links to their social media accounts, everything coming up in the description to this episode. We are super grateful that you came on. This is a lot of fun.
Check out the new song that just dropped, Will of Fire.
There you go.
Over the past, when did you guys first write that?
That was like a couple of years ago now.
Yeah, so you guys
say
have
a year and
been
a
like
half.
workshopping this song for like a couple years, and it's just been so it's always so interesting to hear like you guys start a song and then go to the point where you're dropping the song.
Yeah, when it's done.
Yeah, because you see how much work they put into it.
This one
And
came out really, really well. I
Yeah.
actually really like this one.
We're
I'm
really
very close to you
excited.
guys. It gets me able to see how much work you guys put into it, and you guys kill yourselves for it.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
want
amazing.
to say, I
Please
know
listen to it.
I joke with you about the band, but I gotta say, from where you guys started to where you are now, you guys are like incredible.
Ironically, that's what the song Will of Fire is about.
That's perfect.
And we
Because
look forward to seeing you play live.
Yeah,
Me too. I hope you were
I've definitely seen your band live at least
those shorts.
15 times, so
Has it been that many?
I've seen you guys a lot.
Yeah, probably.
Between like backyard shows and actual venue shows,
Yeah.
and
I love
we're
that
pretty
that's
good about
before you and me knew each other, Shane. So we were probably at the same shows and had no
there's a
idea.
very good chance. Yeah,
Often, pretty often.
yeah,
Jen's been to a lot of shows too, and Brian.
yeah.
So hopefully shows come back now that they're starting to lift all the COVID restrictions. So people are starting to book tours and stuff again. So we're hoping to get back on the road.
Perfect. All right, man. We are the final podcast signing off, and we will see you next week where hopefully me, Jen, and Brian all bust. So if you haven't already, please follow us on Facebook and Twitter at The Final Pod Ever. Follow us on Instagram at The Final Podcast. And if you haven't, please give us a 5-star rating on Apple. It really, really helps Apple, push out our content and recommend us to other people to listen to.
Nice.